Dr. D. Vijayarani, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Home Science, V.V. Vaniperumal College for Women, Virudhunagar. Human development is governed by certain principles of growth and development. Children are the vanguards and supreme powers of the world of tomorrow. All of us are fond of children. So, in order to understand children in a better way, these principles of growth and development might be very helpful. Not only that, the knowledge about the principles of growth and development will help an individual to prepare children ahead of time for the changes that are going to take place in their life. Not only that, this might be very helpful to provide guidance to the children. Okay, in this class, let's see what are the principles of growth and development. The first and foremost significant aspect of growth and development is continuous. The process of growth and development continues from conception till the individual reaches maturity. So, right from the prenatal period till the individual reaches maturity, that means till old age or till our death, that process that may go on. Both physical as well as mental traits that may continue gradually until the individual reaches its maturity. So, it goes on from womb to tomb. For example, the socialization process that may get widened during preschool age. All of us know that. But anyhow, even at the age of 40 also or 50 also, we will be knowing how to interact with others, how to mingle with others, how to respect others. So, till our lifespan, the process, the development of anything, whatever that might be, that may go on. So, it's a gradual, continuous process. It goes from womb to tomb. Okay. The second most significant aspect of growth and development is it involves changes. Changes in size, changes in proportion, disappearance of old features, acquisition of new features. Changes in size, changes in the height, weight. Not only that, the internal organ sizes like stomach, intestine, lungs, heart, all the internal organs, external organs that may changes its size. Not only that, language also that may get changed. Changes in proportion. When you see this picture, the head occupies, see this, when you compare this with the adult, you can find the difference, you see. So, at birth, the head occupies 1/4 of the body length. During the adult period, the head occupies 1/8 of the body length. Okay. Then, disappearance of old features. What are those features? That baby teeth that may fall off. Not only that, the baby hair also. Then old features like childish behavior, like crawling, creeping, all those things that may disappear. Acquisition of new features. What are the new features that we may get? Permanent teeth that may erupt. That is acquisition of new feature. Not only that, primary sex characteristics and secondary sex characteristics. What are they? Primary sex characteristics means, like for example, change or development of penis, testis, seminal ducts, then growth of uterus, vagina. All these things may come under primary sex characteristics. What are the secondary sex characteristics that may appear during adolescent stage only? Changes in breast size, appearance of hair, the body, like pubic hair, underarm hair, then deepening of voice, change in the voice, all those things that may happen during adolescent period only. So that's what acquisition of new features. Shall we go for the next significant aspect of growth and development? Yes. Development follows a pattern. The most significant aspect of growth and development is it follows a pattern. This describes the direction of growth and development. Direction of growth and development. See, cephalocaudal. When you see this, the development proceeds from head to foot. Head to foot. So it starts from head, then to the trunk region, then coming back to the leg, finally the toes. First the child gets control over the head. நம்ம தமிழ்ல சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, தலை நிற்கும் முதல்ல, அதுக்கு பிறகு குழந்தை வந்து பிறண்டு படுக்கும், அப்புறம் உட்காரும், அப்புறம் பிடிச்சிட்டு நிற்கும், அப்புறம் நடக்கும், அதுக்கு பிறகுதான் ஓடும். So it follows a pattern from head to foot. The next one is proximodistal. That is sequence of development from the central axis to the extremities of the body. That is from trunk region to the extremities. The spinal cord, that is the trunk region that may develop first, then only the outer parts that may develop. Actually the child that may get control at the trunk region only first, then that upper arms, lower arms, then only the fingers and toes. Lastly the fingers and toes that may develop. So that's what proximodistal, that is development proceeding from that is spinal cord, that is central axis to the extremities of the body. Got it? Then another aspect of growth and development is it's sequential. What do you mean by sequential? That means not only human beings, all the species that may follow a pattern of development, particularly for that. The child crawls before creeps. The child stands before he walks. And the child has to babbling, then only talking. So it follows some sequential order, right? Another aspect of growth and development is it proceeds from general to specific. General to specific. General activity only first happens, then only specific activity. For example, when you show anything to the child sees the larger objects only first before seeing the smaller ones. When does the child see the smaller ones means when the child's age advances, maturity attains, then only the child may see the smaller one. Not only that, the same way babbling sounds before saying words. Before the child mature, first the child may wave its hands randomly, then only specifically the child may say bye. One more example, when you allow the child to play, first the child might be simply roaming here and there, then we don't even see that particular small object, but the child may pick out that small one when the child attains maturity. So, picking out small things when the child attains maturity. Another significant aspect of growth and development is most of the traits are correlated, isn't it? Traits means like characteristics. When the child's mental development is above average means automatically the child might be superior in many of the other aspects. The child might be good in mingling with others. The child might be having good emotional stability. The child might be good in logical thinking. And moreover, lastly, we can say that the child might be good in health aspect also. So, most of the traits are correlated. When the child is superior in one aspect means might be good in many of the other aspects. The other principle of growth and development is it's a product of both heredity and environment that we should accept. From our ancestors, we may get some traits that we should accept, not only from our parents, father and mother, but also grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-great-grandparents, like that we may get our traits. So, that's what called hereditary. But environment also may influence our development. The situation what we get, the experiences what we get, the training what we get, all these things may influence us to reach our maximum potential. So, both are responsible for our personality development. Another aspect is development is predictable. The difference in physiological and psychological potentialities mostly that might be predicted by using observation and conducting some psychological tests only. Even at birth itself, by seeing the child we may predict how far the child will be just by seeing the toes of the child. The same way, X-ray of the bones of the wrist of the child that may tell you approximately what her future size will be. So, we can predict. Another significant aspect of growth and development is it proceeds from the simple to more complex. The cognitive skills, language skills, all these things. First, the child might be, may not be in a position to understand, but when the age advances, the child may develop reasoning power, critical thinking power. First, when you, for example, when you throw a ball or something to the child means the child might be catching that ball by using both hands. Might be very difficult to catch the ball. But when the age advances, the child might be easy to catch it easily by single hand itself. Then the one more example I told picking out small objects. That also when the age advances, it might be easy for the child to pick it out. Another significant aspect of growth and development is different areas develop at different rates. It's never uniform for an individual. Feet, hands, nose that may reach maximum development during adolescence, but the lowest part of the face, shoulders that may develop slowly. And when you take for example in the mental development, imagination might be very rapid in childhood, maximum in adolescence. That we should accept that during the adolescent period, cognitive development, mental development might be very rapid and it attains its potential during that period. This principle is very, very important for parents. Individual differences in development. Each and everybody is unique. Each one is biologically and genetically different from the other. That we should accept. We should not compare anyone with anybody. Even the identical twins, for example, you will be knowing the meaning of identical twins. From the same gene also, there might be some difference in the opinion or in the emotional situations when they get angry or emotional stability. All those things that may differ. So, genes and the environmental conditions, the training what they get, the school where they studied, the college where they studied, the training what they have undergone, everything may influence, and each and everybody is unique in their development. So, one should not be compared with other person. One more important significant aspect of growth and development is it depends on maturation and learning. We know that when the age advances, because of the maturity, we get some characteristics, both biological growth and development, that may occur in sequential order, and also new abilities we may attain. Changes in the brain and nervous system, that is purely maturation. This might be very helpful to improve our thinking skills, motor skills, social skills. But this phylogenetic functions, that is crawling, creeping, sitting, walking, everything, due to maturation we may develop all these things. What is this one called? Ontogenetic functions. This is purely learning. This development, like learning to tricycling, swimming, sewing, skating, all these things are purely learning. Only when we learn these development, it's possible. If we don't learn these ontogenetic functions, that won't happen. So only because of maturation, what are the development that may happen, that only may happen. These ontogenetic functions, it's in the hands of an individual only. When we learn, we will get all these development, or otherwise we won't get. Hope this principles of growth and development might be very, very helpful for you to understand children in a better way. Thank you.